Well, that was irritating. It cut off. It just cut off, y'all. I'm so aggravated by it, but we're gonna keep rolling with it. I don't like when that energy happens, but we're gonna keep going, because they be trying to stop these messages out, but we're not gonna take it, right? So, okay. So, like I was saying, you are a free man now, right? So let's talk about this garden and a free man together, right? So you have been planting. There will be no more blockages in your way. There will be no more blockages in your way to stop anything, right? You are a free man. You're at this new beginning. The cycle is over. The cycle is over, and you've been planting your gardens. And look, it's coming. It's here now, right? Because like lack is an illusion. You have all that you need. And I was just talking about before like I remember not having enough to eat. I remember not having running water. I remember going to the food banks. Like, thank God I have civilized problems right now. Like, I have normal, regular people problems. Like, this is normal, right? So, like, we made it. Like, the struggle is over. The storm is over, right? Just, and what is coming next is the mother of all coins, right? The mother of all coins is coming. Look, it's here. All your manifestations are coming in. Everything that you ever wanted, I'm hearing, is coming in. You look, judgment is coming in for you, and you've been the ant. You've been carrying and carrying and carrying all these things, and now you have finally built what you had, what you needed, and it's here now. What do we have forward to? What do we have to look forward to, Spirit? What do we need to look out for? When I say look forward to and look out for while we are walking into our winning season. So, tricky energy, and that card wanted to flip out, but you're protected because the ancestors came out. You're protected, definitely, but just make sure you are not playing with this energy, right? Look at it. She looks all sweet and stuff. This is a 7 of Knives. On a high vibration right here, this is you, right? Being you can see him coming. That's what that is. And that's all that is that you're gonna be able to see whatever it is coming because you have gained the tools along the way. We got Big Mama on the bottom of the deck, right? So you have unlocked all these, and then we have Father Sends in reverse on the top of the deck. So maybe I would just say make sure you're just keeping the balance between your spiritual life and this materialistic life of yours, or this this 3D reality of ours. Let's just make sure we're staying grounded and rooted in what's important is what I'm hearing. Yeah, I got chills when I said that. So what's important to you? Life, love, family, right? Those are important. Okay. So what? If something gotta get paid late, okay, it'll be paid. It'll be paid. Stop worrying about all the things that we can't control. If you can't pay it, you can't pay it. And God's gonna work it out for you, okay? Because you've never let yourself down this far. You have the 10 of baskets out and then the son of baskets. So this is talking about and the father of knives. So masculine energy is you have grown up, right? So you were the son of baskets and you have grown up to this man, this father of all knives, and you have what you need to get this 10 of baskets, which is cups, which are emotions. Your masculine and your feminine have stepped into balance, and they are both at work for you right here. You can be soft and hard at the same time. You can be open to receiving, yet go-getter at the same time now. And I got the 7 of coins. So this is divinely guided abundance coming in. It's divine. You have earned it, so it cannot be taken away from you. And what a blessing that is, right? I'm just so blessed in this moment, and so are you, and I'm so grateful for because then I got Pa that came out, and I think I want to read this card. Pa came out, and look at that. That's the divine, is with the full moon in the back. I can't make this up. Capricorn came through, and look, 7 of 6 at the bottom. Look, warrior energy. That's the crocodile energy. And I did see crocodile in my medicine deck while I was shuffling up. So I think that's the card. That's the what I'm gonna read for you guys is crocodile. That's the integration. For me, it's about the integration for me, right? And like, thank God we're finally here, right? Because this has been a bad one. I'm gonna stop the reading with the cards right there. But I am gonna read some stuff to you. I want to read Pa out the Hoodoo Tarot's deck, and I want to read crocodile out of the medicine cards deck. So I'm gonna pull crocodile real quick, which is, it wasn't even in here, but I wrote it on one of my, because I know it's one of my totems. But I'll read alligator to you, and alligator is just part of the same family, and it's about the integration, and that's the change, right? It's because it's a 50. It's the change for me. So I'm gonna read that. And don't forget, we got patience that came out as the overall. You've been patient, and then we got Mother Earth. So Mother Earth is coming around to settle up for you. Mother Earth is coming around to settle up the score, right? It's because you reap what you sow. So you've been sowing and getting some good things. You've been loving, you've been caring, you've been kind. Yes, you made your mistakes like me, right? We're not perfect. We live in this experience just like everybody else. We probably karmic to other people too. Just like they karmic to us, right? Because we're here not always to be liked. Sometimes we're here just to reflect back to people what they are lacking or what they think they're lacking, but no one's lacking at nothing, right? So sometimes we just reflect back to people, and it can cause karmic situations. So it is what it is. But you have, since once you know, you can't unknow. So you've been aware, and to be aware is to be alive, right? Thank God we're aware. And once you're aware, you can make a change. And you've been making those changes. And now it's reaping season. It's reaping season. So let me read out this Hoodoo Sorrow. I'm gonna read that real quick for you guys. And I love the way this comes. Go get you this if you did not. All of I love a good wrapping to a deck, like I promise you. Like when it comes like this, that means I'm not gonna mess it up. I can keep it safe. So I do like that about that deck. But I want to read Pa, which is the 18. That's a 9, right? So that's talking about this integration you just went through. So I gotta start going into. I gotta just start going into the index. All right. So Pa is a major arcana, right? It's 18. Yeah, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yep, it's 18. It's on page 72. And that's a 9 again. So I love the way they do these decks. I can't wait to finish mine up. All right. So Pa, right? The moon. That's what Pa is, the moon. This full moon right here. And for the precious fruits brought forth by the sun, and for precious things put forth by the moon. And that's Deuteronomy 33:14. Moonflower is the plant. Right? Oh, I got some. Look, I gotta stop for a second because I gotta show y'all this. I can't make this up. I think I gave it away. Did I give it away or did I keep it? I think I kept it. But I think I gave it away, y'all. But I bought me some moonflower. This one right here is called the Cosmos. But I bought me some moonflower, but I think I gave it away to my fiance's mom for her garden because it grows better in the sun, and I live in an apartment. So, but moonflower. That's funny. I picked that up. Okay. So, the image. A grandfather and his grandson are sitting on the steps of the front porch enjoying each other's company. The moon shines brightly above them. Grandpa has his Prince Hall regalia on, and his grandson is wearing a fez. This card reflects the fact that Black American men were once the most populous members of various secret societies and fraternal orders in the United States. The word moon has its origin in the Anglo-Saxon word mona, and it was associated with masculinity. In fact, this was also the case for the ancient Egyptians, Cherokee, Arabs, Mabokobis, am I saying that right? Inuits, Teutons, Latins, and many others. That may come as a surprise for many, as the moon has been associated with femininity in the Western mind for quite some time. The The gendering of objects as one or the other is not right or wrong, but instead merely reflects a culture's perspective on the nature of things. For the majority of matriarchal Black Americans, the moon may be a fitting symbol for the patriarchs of our bloodline in its entirety or for our grandfathers. The moon is illuminated by the light from the sun, yet there is always a side that remains occult or hidden from view. Similarly, it is common for people to know much more regarding the inner and outer lives of the women in their families than they do about men. Though the moon appears to shine very brightly sometimes, it only reflects under 15% of the sun's light. It all depends on where the moon is on its journey, its phase, and the angles at which the sunlight hits it. The analogous to the tendency of men to conceal their feelings and to their desire to keep some aspects about what they've done or what they do private. The moon also is known to have a direct impact on the minds of people and on the earth's tide. In other words, they essentially set the moon on of the planet. The analogy In other words, they essentially set the mood for the planet. The analogy here is obvious. As men are dominant in all affairs concerning law and order, it also certainly no secret that their moods of most women are often dictated by what the men in their lives are doing or not doing. Most people are also more fearful of lunar associations than solar ones, as it is during the night when the moon is out, that we are forced to face the music after we have done something wrong. Similarly, many of us shuddered at the thought of our father being told about their naughty behavior and punishing us when he returned later that evening. The meaning: when Pa appears in a reading, you are being asked to consider that you might not know everything there is to know about the situation at hand. Not only that, but the details are possibly being purposely hidden from you. Most likely, there is no concrete proof that you're being deceived, but you undoubtedly sense something is wrong. Pa may also be trying to tell you sometimes you must seek truths that have been intentionally veiled or obscured by darkness to protect them. Everyone knows the most valuable and precious items are kept out of reach from casual browsers or lazy thieves who don't want to do the work to attain them for themselves. This is why our money, jewels, and other precious things are kept in boxes, vaults, and other secure, inconspicuous locations where they feel safe. So it is with certain knowledge as well. Other meaning of Pa could be highlighting the necessity to get treatment for anxieties and depression or to face your fears and seek clarity. If you receive Pa in a reading, consider the following. You might be being deceived by someone. You are in danger of delusional thinking. You know you have some inner demons. Are you ready to face them? Whatever or whoever is getting on your nerves has to go. It's affecting your health. Don't ignore that bad feeling or you'll be sorry. Try not to be such a wimp. A smile is a frown turned upside down. This is the dark side of the force. You are as phony as a $3 bill. Stop it. Self-deception is ultimately self-destruction. What's the meaning of your dream that you had? Try to understand the perspective of the weird or eccentric persons who come into your life. After you clear your head, you'll be able to find your way again. Think of ways to express your creativity. There's healing in that. Pay attention to signs, visions, and warnings. So, like I said, Pa came out. It came out with the Seven of Coins, which is so yeah, like I said, don't get distracted by material things. And that's what I'm gonna say. Don't get distracted. Stay vigilant. Stay that warrior energy. And right behind the warrior is the magician. With in this deck is the Black Hermit. Stay into that energy. Continue to integrate. Beware of these tricky people. If you have a bad, stop keeping people around that you know mean you know well. Like, doesn't mean you have to completely discard them, but like, don't make yourself as available to them as you were. Right? We don't want to do that because what's coming in is integration and your winning season. So don't and when I say 19, 14, 11, so that's the information. Don't don't keep them around. Period. Because everybody can't go where you can go, and it's okay. They're gonna get there, right? But they can't get there with you, right? So alligator. Let me drop my judgments, accepting life with grace, so that the forlorn care and worry will vanish of my face. Let me integrate each moment, digesting life with ease, counting all my experiences as equal opportunities. Right? So accept the good with the bad with the good. The powerful gift of alligator medicine is to fully appreciate and integrate all that life offers. Gator shows us the value of thoroughly digesting both the pleasures and pains of life. In many ways, alligator's medicine is reflected in its behavior. When Gator rolls under the water with its prey, its message is to roll with the punches. When being attacked by life circumstances, carefully storing its prey under the log until the meat is tender teaches us about patience and proper timing. Choosing to laugh when tangled in your own seriousness can immediately diffuse the stranglehold of anger and judgments. Self-importance and inflexibility. Once your rigidity is removed, you are free to again integrate the present set of circumstances, finding what you may have formerly overlooked. Then you can learn lesson, life's lessons, any of life's lessons. Then you can learn. I'm sorry. Finding what you may have formerly overlooked. Then you can learn Gator's lessons on how to digest the value of any life lesson. Gator medicine people refrain from passing judgment until they have examined all the facts and seen all the sides of any situation. It may be a time to drop opinions and judgments so that the present situation can be fully understood. Gator might have surfaced into the river of your life to tell you to digest the situation at hand before making any rash moves. You could also be dealing with someone who's too serious or too rigid. If this is the case, embrace your flexibility, knowing that you are expanding beyond your former limits. Even if others are wallowing in their self-created quicksand. Have you been rushing through life and not taking the time to count your victories or to digest your rites of passage? So I just said that storm is over now, y'all. If so, it could be time to honor your progress, mindful that a quick fix solutions don't support long-term goals. Avoiding getting stuck in the duality and quagmire of the human judgment game. Use calm resolve to review your healing processes and life lessons, integrating the growth you have attained. In all cases, Gator is telling you that something may have escaped your perception. Ask yourself what viewpoint or possibility did not get factored into your assessment. Did that missing piece of the puzzle keep you from having an accurate overview of what is now occurring? If so, it is never too late to reevaluate the situation from a more integrated and flexible point of view. Remember, Gator's eyes and nostrils are often the only parts of its body above water, while it senses its surroundings. Gator integrates all probabilities before making its move. So sometimes it's just like you gotta, accept the good with the bad and just go move forward with life. Like everything's not about us. Like we gotta remove that ego that like when somebody does something that it's about us. Like I have to, right? And I if it's me, it's you, it's me. We got to remove that ego, like, oh, they did this to me. No, they did it to themselves, right? Now, that doesn't mean you keep letting people do that. But if the relationship is worth it, friendship, romantic, platonic, whatever it is, then it's worth, putting some work in. But if it's not really worth it and they've always done this and that's just who they are. So it's about finding the balance in those situations. But, rolling with the punches too, because sometimes until you remove yourself from certain situations, you can't integrate all the things you learn. Like, is this person's behavior, or is this a one-time thing, or do they normally show up for me and now they're not? So maybe something's going on with them. It's not always about us. But I know, like me, I'll be like, oh, they did this to me. They always treat me bad. Like they be treating themselves bad sometimes, and you just be in the process with them because you so close or something. So definitely use alligator medicine and integrate all things within us. Turtle, Mother Earth, and your patience has paid off with the ant. You have been doing this for a long, long time, and Mother Earth is coming to give you judgment in that. You reap what you sow, right? So it's our reaping season. And I know mine look good, y'all. I don't know about y'all, but mine look good so far. Like I said, I was homeless sleeping in my car in September of last year. 2022, I was homeless sleeping in my car. And now I'm in a home. Got a baby on the way. I'm planning a wedding, planning a baby shower, traveling, started a business this year, and it's not, I'm not going to say it's like making a lot of money. No, but it's something I've always wanted to do. I've always wanted to work for myself. So I know that now I can do that, and I'm still at it. And I'm not a quitter. I don't give up on stuff like I normally always thought I did. No, it just wasn't my time, but now it's my time, and I'm going to continue living in that. And Capricorn has told us with this full moon energy that your goals are being answered. Like your dreams are coming true, your wildest dreams beyond that. And we can't see everything right now. And it may not look like that for you right now, like me. Like I said, my business is not making money right now, but I'm still doing it because I'm going to keep pouring into myself and keep investing in myself. I'm not going to quit on me. Right. And you shouldn't quit on you either. Right. Because if it's worth you working at it, just work at it. It may take, you might have to still hold on to a job right now. You might still have to, pinch here, pinch there. Maybe something might not get paid. It's okay. And just keep going because look at where you come from. I know there was times when I didn't know what I was going to eat. There's times I didn't know where I was going to sleep. There was times when I spent all my money on drugs. Look at me now, y'all. Like, I've been drug free for years. I haven't worried about what I'm going to eat. Sometimes it may look like I ain't got nothing, but if I really go in the kitchen and I can whip something up, thank God I got a roof over my head and I can take a shower and I got running water, because I remember when I couldn't even, times when we couldn't flush the toilet because there was no running water. You know what I'm saying? So like really, really count your victories and look where you've come from, because we made it and the storm is over, and like things are only going to go up from here, right? And even when they don't look like they're going up, it's because it's working out even beyond what we could fathom a lot of times, because I couldn't have fathomed this last year, y'all. And I don't know, I'm just really proud of what I have done and what the collective is doing as a collective energy. And I love all who love me. Caterpillar@heart.com to book a reading, or to, if you want to buy something from the Apothecary, I'm currently building on it now. Give me some time. I'm just stepping back into this big energy, like Capricorn said, brought it to us. But caterpillar@heart.com to book a reading, or if you would like to donate to the it's caterpillar@heart.com, my hashtag, donate to my business or to the goal, to the vision, and to keep the messages going. But I'm gonna keep going anyway, because my payment comes from like helping people become their best versions of themselves. I don't do this for the money. I don't even like being on camera. I'm getting more used to it, but I don't. It's not like, oh, I want to be. That's not my thing. But I do love y'all, and I'm thankful. Thank you for watching, and I can't wait to see you guys again next time.